What is up? What is up, YouTube? We are at the messy, sweet spot. The messy, sweet spot, man. GG, what's up, GG? She about to go off on somebody, man. Get somebody snapped, and I'll slap you and fight your man and call Michelle Brown stinky and ugly and stinky. All this stuff, man. Funky, Dineva. What in the hell? Where the mouse at, man? I'm looking for the mouse, man. Hey. Gotta take my glasses off so I can show y'all this part of my costume. These my bull glasses. Let me see. Do I got my man up here? Yeah.
A bullshit.
Just in case some bull is in the video, I don't want it to hit my eyes, okay? Anyway, what's up, YouTube? Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that bell. Shout out to all my Patreons, man. Y'all showing off over there. My patrons showing off. Shout out to y'all. Daggone, they keep canceling the kids. It's too hot. Y'all, it's too hot in the Philippines, man. And it's getting scary, to be honest. Y'all may not care because y'all riding in your cars with the AC on. You're sitting in your house with the AC on. It's like 90% of them don't have AC, period. So it is hot over there, and people are not having a good day. A lot of people dying over this heat, man. Y'all think them fires in California was something, especially the ones that were started on purpose, blaming it on the weather. We got to wake up, world. That's about it. Exercise. Have you exercised today, yesterday, any this week? Just do a little bit of exercise. Do it for Uncle Mike and say, Uncle Mike, I exercise. Just exercise just a little bit. Walk up the steps. You ain't got to do a lot. And then add to it little by little. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Let's check it out.
I am going to walk up to you, and I'm going to... And then I'm already just throw my setup and be ready to fight your husband. And the sad part about it is I actually like your husband a lot. I have no problems with your husband. You, on the other hand, Tasha, you the same raggedy that every time you see me in public, it never fails. Every time you see me in public, you run up in my face trying to be my friend. You run up in my face trying to be my friend. You run up in my face trying to be my friend. You have no access to any celebrity circles. You have no access to any networks. We have not seen you on any TV shows, any specials. You don't host anything. You don't get any bookings. You don't shop better than me. You don't eat better than me. You don't live better than me. You don't ride better than me. You don't vacation better than me. You don't have better friends than me. You don't smell better than me. You're not smarter than me. You're not more articulate than me. You don't have more weight in this space than me. So what you saying, bitch?
Hey, when I tell you, funky.
So what you saying? You ain't got nothing going on better than him. I don't know this guy, y'all. I'm gonna have to talk to my team, man. Y'all keep sending me some crazy stuff, boy. First time reaction, man. I don't click on none of these videos, y'all. I just pull them up and start doing them.
You're not more articulate than me. You don't have more weight in this space than me. So what you saying, bitch?
So what you
when
saying?
I tell you,
Beep.
Funky Dineva. He just went off on Tasha K and Michelle Brown. When I tell you, I've never heard him drag somebody like this. These two individuals, And he said that he said the next time he see Tasha K, he gonna put the smack down on her and her husband.
Watch out there now.
And then he's talked about Michelle Brown. He says that, she's been talking about him for over 10 years and constantly was calling her stank butt. Okay, honey, when I tell y'all have to hear this video. And you know what? It is so sad that we all black folks on YouTube. We can't just get along. God damn, we can't just get along. I want y'all to get along so good and so bad, but hell. So I want to react to this. If you guys don't mind, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot. I'm your host, Gigi with the T. Hey, Gigi with the T. Hey, Gigi. Now let me tell you, I usually don't be talking about YouTube drama, but y'all make it so hard. Okay, I be trying to do other stuff, and I bypass a whole bunch of YouTube drama. But y'all always in some shit. So I got to cover it. And if you guys want me to do a full live about this crap tomorrow, press that 5. So before I play the video, I want to give you guys some breakdown, some reporting that I did. Funky Dineva, he went on a rant dragging them, okay?
I got to take my
Michelle
headache
and
medicine.
Tasha K, calling Michelle fat, stank, and threatening to pop Tasha K. He said, Tasha K, the next time he see you, he's gonna pop you. He said he's tired of the fake and phony shit that you do. He said the last time he saw you, you was giving him all hugs and you was being very fake and phony. Then you want to turn around and talk shit about him on that YouTube. He not with that fake and phony shit, okay? But he publicly vowed to slap Tasha K on sight. He said it ain't gonna be no words. If he spot you, if he catch you out anywhere, any state, any city, it don't matter. He just gonna pop her. Okay? Ooh, Tasha, I know you gonna respond. Ooh, honey, you know Tasha K gonna respond. Michelle gonna respond. This is gonna be a big thing. Okay? This is gonna be a horrible thing. Okay? All right. So Funky Dineva accused Michelle Brown, okay, of being obsessed with him for over 10 years, saying 80% of her content is about him and that she smells musty and fishy. What? Honey, what do y'all think about that? Michelle, all your content, is it about Funky? I thought she does the Real Housewives and stuff. Honey, I don't know. I'm just reporting this tea. And let me tell you something else, Michelle. He says, Oliver, he's another YouTuber. He said that he met you somewhere, and Oliver went back to Funky, was like, oh my gosh, she stank so bad. Yeah, they putting Oliver in this shit too, honey. Okay, he's reportedly mocked Michelle's appearance. Okay, Funky mocked her appearance and weight, claiming she was bitter, washed up, and was bragging about being rich and better in every way. Oh yeah, he said he eat better than you. He got better friends than you. He went through a whole list. Okay. He called Michelle audience a group of unattractive, damn. What did Michelle Brown call her people? I don't know. But he was calling those people unattractive, bitter black women. Ooh, honey. This is going to be a mess, okay? And he said he built her entire platform by lying on him. Funky, so I guess Funky had enough. He said enough is enough. He said usually he let this shit slide, but he ain't letting the shit slide no more. And he said how he got on this was, it was a topic that had to do with somebody looks quad look and somebody other look, and he said that this was relevant to that topic, so that's how we got here. Okay. He said despite denying that he cares, he spent over 40 minutes ranting. Yeah, he said that Tasha K, he said he could have been friends with all these people, but they so fake and phony and they don't know how to be a friend to him. Girl, y'all gotta watch this thing in its entirety. Hey Funky bunch. How y'all doing, baby? Hey, Tasha K. Hey, Winos. What's up? Hey, Michelle. You know, I'm just reporting to T, honey, okay? Check this out. Let's see. Funky, you live, baby. Go ahead.
Me and Quad had already been friends. Michelle Brown is quoted running into Quad somewhere and telling Quad, "Oh, you playing for the wrong team," meaning she was my friend. And from that moment on, Michelle sank her teeth into Quad, and she go over there and post lies and inflammatory stuff over there about her, the same way she do about me, the same way she do about Claudia, the same way she do about Candy. Okay, and y'all eat it up. And I'm going to tell y'all something. And I normally don't talk about Michelle Brown on my platform because I really don't care about Michelle Brown. I really don't. Michelle Brown, and she's going to take this moment and turn it into 1,400 podcasts and 1,400 YouTube videos and have at it. The reality of the situation is, while Michelle Brown is sitting over there running her mouth about me constantly, here is the 100% unadulterated truth. Okay. The unadulterated truth is that Michelle Brown is sick in her head and she needs to be examined by a doctor. I have lived in Miami for 7 years. Okay. I lived in Miami for 7 years. On top of the 7 years, me and Michelle Brown fell out 3 to 4 years before I even moved to Miami. That is 10 years. It's been a decade without me and Michelle Brown having any sort of contact, communication, whatever. And she still find it her business to sit up on her YouTube channel day in and day out and make it about me. If you go on that girl's YouTube channel right now and search Funky Dineva, 80% of her videos will be about me. So with that being said, who's winning? I won. I've been won. A decade in. And you still find it in your soul to be upset or throw shade or whatever it is you call yourself doing after a decade of somebody not paying you any attention. A decade. And you're still going.
Like the Energizer Buddy.
Have at it. Because here is the reality of the situation. I own Michelle Brown. I own Michelle Brown. Michelle Brown is the only person I know that don't like me, that know more about my life than people that like me do.
Wow. God dang.
People I don't like, I'm not in and out their social media feeds. People I don't like, I'm not on their channels. People I don't like, I don't discuss. And sure, some flipping bitch gonna be like, yeah, but you discussing her now, you must be bothered. Nah, it was relevant to the story.
Yeah. I like that. I like this dude already, man. If it's relevant to the story, then maybe you might throw a jab or two out there. You gotta protect yourself sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You gotta throw a jab every now and then. Let these Bammers know that you ain't tripping. Here we go, man. If it's relevant.
Discuss. And sure, some flipping bitch gonna be like, yeah, but you discussing her now, you must be bothered. Nah, it was relevant to the story. I just brought it up.
I'm putting my medicine on, y'all, if y'all want to know what I'm doing. That's relevant to the story.
And I'm going to take it a step further. Here is why people like Michelle Brown do what they do. Because Michelle Brown has done a very good job of cultivating an audience of people who are similarly disenfranchised like her. They are people who are conventionally unattractive, who are miserable, who feels like the world has not given them everything they deserve. And they're also a very niche group of people. They're a group of people who feel like they get shitted on in life because they're a black woman. Because they're a black woman. Michelle speaks very well to that group of women who are, they hate black women. That's her tribe. That's her tribe. And it's a bunch of bitter, unattractive, miserable people. Those are her tribe. And that is why Michelle is able to sit up over there and tell lies that people know are lies. And they just run with it.
Yeah.
They just run with it. They just run with it. Because you want to hate me so bad.
So bad.
And it's something about my light that bothers you so bad that you rather sit over there with her and hate. Again, my life is an open book. There is enough that you can read me about in my real life that you don't have to make up. But here's the bigger story. The bigger story is the reason why I don't get bothered by the stuff that Michelle Brown does. She doesn't like me. That's what you're supposed to do. That girl don't like me. I'll take it a step further. That girl hates me.
Wow. So the haters, that's their job. I mean, I'm learning that the hard way.
So you can't get mad at somebody who dislike you or hate you for doing the things that people who dislike people do. That's what she does. But what is sad about it, and where I will always win over Michelle Brown, and why Michelle Brown is always going to be mad, is because everything Michelle Brown has tried to do against me for over a decade has not amounted to a pile of shit. She ain't stopped nothing. Michelle, you big, fat, funky, frowsy bitch. And I'm going to do you one better. While we on the line, Oliver saw your ass at the Nene Leakes show. And he came back and reported that you still just as musty, still just as stink, and still just as funky as you was 10 years ago when me and you stopped talking, when me and you used to go to dinner and you smelled bad. Why you sitting up on your YouTube always talking about me, you fat, funky, fish smelling, frowsy, fat bitch. You need to take your ass to the nearest Epsom salt factory and sign up for a customer appreciation tour.
Wait a minute. Not Epsom salt. Wait a minute, man. Hold up. He said you need to take your little. I think I smell okay. Yeah. The next time somebody come in the studio, I'm gonna ask them, does it smell okay in here? I just came from the pool, and after the pool, I take a shower in the pool. I take a long shower. That way I don't run up my water bill. God damn. Let's continue. What?
You need to take your ass to the nearest Epsom salt factory and sign up for a customer appreciation tour. And you need to be somewhere talking about that. And you need to soak your big, fat, funky, frowsy, fish smelling ass in a tub of apple cider vinegar. Michelle, undeniably,
Ooh.
You sit on social media and make up stuff about me. You do. You stay talking about stuff that ain't got no relevance. Michelle, every single person, including Nene Leakes, talks about the way you smell. And it bothered me that a decade later, people are still talking about the way you smell.
Damn.
You have had to be stank for so long that you are nose blind to it. And here's the gag. Talking about her.
Wait a minute, y'all. He said nose blind. I ain't know your nose can be blind. I understand the point. Nose blind to it. Yeah, it's difficult to smell yourself, man. So if you just take a shower and it refreshes your skin. You know, soap in the water, it refreshes your mind. Get in the shower and think about some things. And he said soak in some what did he say? Apple vinegar. Oh my God, young. Are you serious? I never ran across a woman that had a body odor. Never ran across a woman that, oh my God.
Smell. You have had to be stank for so long that you are nose blind to it. And here's the game. Talking about her ain't even worth shit. The bitch scary as fuck.
Oh my God.
The bitch scary as fuck. I'm back in the city. The bitch ain't gonna come outside.
Damn. Don't say that.
She ain't gonna come outside. She gonna sit back. She gonna go everywhere she know I'm not at. Because that's the type of scary bitch she is. And she gonna sit up and be stank somewhere. Like, a decade. A decade. The next time she do a video and she get to talking about me, all I want y'all to put in the chat is hashtag a decade. This is the longest I've talked about this girl since we fell out over a decade ago. And I'm gonna be very honest with you. I regret this shit already. I regret it already because I broke my streak.
There you go.
I honestly regret doing it. I regret doing it already. Because I would never want to give her the satisfaction of thinking that I am somewhere thinking about her, because I'm not.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And I know she gonna sit somewhere and her minions gonna be somewhere and be like, but she must be popping. You must be bothered because you gave the last 15 minutes of your show to Michelle. If that's what y'all need in order to sleep easy at night, then have at it.
Then have at it.
But here is one thing, two things, three things that we know for sure that a bitch will never be able to take away from me. And I'm looking you dead square in your face, motherfucking Michelle Brown, and I'm telling you this.
Ooh.
I'm not in the same place you left me in, love. And that's the win in itself. That's the win in itself. I'm not in the same place you left me in. I've left your ass in the dust. And you have had the esteem, honor, and pleasure of sitting back in your reclusive state and watching me pop my shit for the last decade. While 10 years later, you still stink. 10 years later, you've got no shows, no new opportunities. In the world of Ozempic and Mounjaro, you still find a way to gain weight, which is, for the life of me, I'm not understanding, because you always had a little bit of money.
God dang, God.
You still finding a way to get fatter, and then you still ate Michelle. Even if you gotta line your clothes with baking soda before you leave, you still got the audacity to talk shit about people, and you smell like a canal in the middle of Minnesota.
Oh my God.
And I'm throwing Oliver all under the bus, and Oliver do forgive me, but Oliver came back and said last week when he saw you at the Nene League show thing, when you went over there and tried to talk to him, you was stank then, and 3 people came back and said you was stank at YouTube Black.
Don't say that.
Now, you don't gave me every STD on the man. I'm nasty. I'm on drugs. I'm on crack and all of this. And let me tell you something. Baby, I might have smoked all the crack from here to Timbuktu, but a bitch ain't never said I was stank. That's one thing about it, and 2 things for sure. My name might be Funky Dineva. You lied, you know good and goddamn well that was dog food That was dog food that was busted at the front door of your condo, but you wanted to make it seem like I had doo-doo. Like I'm sitting there living in a house with doo-doo at the front door. A house that you came to every day and picked me up. But catch this tea, bitch. In the midst of me living in that house with that doo-doo, bitch, I ain't never smell as bad as you. So here's the thing. Until Michelle Brown is able to walk these streets and get 3 consecutive random reports that she smelled fresh, you sitting up with some stale ass box braids, fat as a goddamn U-Haul truck, cracking stale ass jokes, junkie Dineva, and whatever else you be saying. Here's the funny thing. After a decade, that girl don't know nobody I know. That girl don't know nothing about my life. I don't even know what she's finding room to even still talk about at this point. That girl don't know nothing about my life. That girl, at best, she knows somebody that's like, oh, I saw Funky Dineva at Red Lobster. That girl don't know nobody that I know.
Wow.
But until we get 3 random reports that consecutively that you smell fresh, I'll never feel any ways tired about you. You old, you fat, you stink, you're not smart, you're non-degreed, you're washed up, your self-esteem is in the dump, you don't have a man, you don't have a baby, 2 things that you wanted, but your pussy was too corroded to get. Nobody in Atlanta sees it for you. You think you doing something because you be with Nene Leakes, and Nene, what's she doing these days? You have no access to any celebrity circles. You have no access to any networks. We have not seen you on any TV shows, any specials. You don't host anything. You don't get any bookings. You don't shop better than me. You don't eat better than me. You don't live better than me. You don't ride better than me. You don't vacation better than me. You don't have better friends than me. You don't smell better than me. You're not smarter than me. You're not more articulate than me. You don't have more weight in this space than me. So what you saying, bitch? What you saying?
So what is you saying?
And moreover, when is it gonna be done?
Oh my God.
When is it gonna be done, Michelle? This like the sweet tea and quad thing. This like the sweet tea and quad thing. Drop down in the comments and please let me know one thing that Michelle Brown got going on better than me.
Oh my God. One thing. Drop down.
Michelle can't go nowhere I can't go. She can't shop nowhere I can't shop. She can't eat nowhere I can't eat. She can't live nowhere I can't live. But on the flip side of things, I can do all those things 10 times better than her. Oh, Q, this is borderline bullying. No, the fuck is not. That girl got 10 years worth of comments, all about 10 years worth of videos about me. And this right here alone is going to give her another 10 years worth.
Oh, my God.
Have at it.
Borderline bullying.
And see, I'm changing up my tune a little bit because I normally don't address other YouTubers and bloggers and all that. Tasha K, you another one.
What?
You another one.
I've
tried to keep my peace with you. Okay? But Tasha K, I want you to know this. And you can put this on record. Okay? You can put this on record. The next time I publicly see you, I am going to walk up to you and I'm going to slap the shit out of you. And then I'm already just throw my setup and be ready to fight your husband. And the sad part about it is I actually like your husband a lot. I have no problems with your husband. You, on the other hand, Tasha, you the same raggedy bitch that every time you see me in public, it never fails. Every time you see me in public, you run up in my face trying to be my friend. The last time it was at Spoon's them wedding. Back up before that, it was at Spoon's them dinner. I walked in, Tasha K and her husband was sitting at one end of the table. I went and sat down at the other end of the table. I said hello to everyone, including Tasha and her husband. I went and sat at the other end of the table. We get to the end of the dinner. Here come this bitch bringing a chair down from the other end of the table. She gonna come put a chair next to me, talking about so funky, trying to talk to me. And I said to her, Tasha, I don't want to talk to you. I'm not interested in being friends with you. Tasha's response was, Funky Dineva, how can you say that? You don't know me on a personal level. And I said to her, and you've done enough for me to not want to know you on a personal level. Whoa. I don't want to be your friend. And you sat at the end of that table all but begging me to try to be your friend. We let that ride. I told you, Tasha, I don't want nothing to do with you. Whenever I see you, though, we'll speak and it's cool. Industry courtesy. Ran into you at Spoon's wedding. She was the MC and the person with the mic, interviewing the people, asking them what they had on. I can coexist with anybody. I got out the car. I saw that her ass was MCing it. I rolled my eyes. I put my big boy panties on and I said, let me go do the interview. I did it. She did the whole what are you wearing thing. I played nice in the sandbox.
Amen.
We get ready to leave the party. I'm leaving. Me, Carlos King, and his friend drove. We leaving the party. I'm sitting in the car waiting on Carlos. Tasha come walk her ass up to the car, want to hug me, talking about, even though you don't fuck with me, I'm going to keep hugging you and I'm going to keep trying until you be my friend. She said, I'm going to keep trying or something she said. These bitches will see you in person and want to be your friend and smile up in your goddamn face. But then they always, Tasha, you somebody who sat in my face and let it be known you want to try to be cool. I'm the one who told you I'm not interested in being friends with you. Then what you do? You go on Instagram, you take a picture of the little post I put up yesterday. I text Tasha personally. I texted her on the side. And I put, why don't you take this down? I don't bother nobody. I stay in my corner. How about you stay in yours? Something to that effect. She read it, but didn't respond. But then went back on the post and gonna try to read the baseboard. Bitch, my house just got cleaned by my MF and housekeeper. Y'all seen James did it. My bathroom is distressed wood and chiplac. Okay, so that discoloration that you seeing, that is the natural color of the wood. She'll go on her post my baseboards. That's the shit y'all do. You don't have to like me. Okay?
That's the
you
shit
don't
y'all do.
have to like me.
Wow, dog. I thought I was bad. God damn.
But y'all cannot say, what do I always say? I don't discuss other YouTubers. I don't discuss other bloggers. I don't bother nobody. I don't bother Michelle Brown. I don't bother Tasha K. I don't like this. When I wake up tomorrow and all the blogs say, Funky Dineva and Tasha, but Tasha, I'm here to let you know the next time I see you, and you might as well go ahead and get the temporary restraining order, because that's y'all some more go to court ass bitches. The next time I see you, I am going to slap the shit out of you for playing with me. So don't even fix yourself to try to speak, to try to be polite. I'm going to slap you, and then I'm going to stand back and look at your fuck ass husband. And I don't want nobody to be like, he bullying her and that's a woman, because I'm calling your husband ass to the motherfucking carpet too. I want to whoop his ass because of you. You and your husband to this day, y'all could give me a Quick Trip address and I'll roll up to the Quick Trip and whoop his ass on the strength of you. I want to fight your husband on the strength of you.
He reading
and
the
that's
comments.
just where I'm at with it. At 41 years old, I'm tired of y'all bitches bothering me.
Damn.
I don't bother nobody on this internet. I come, do my stories, I check out, and I go home. Y'all jealous bitches sit up and bother me.
Oh my God.
Tasha K, we've been good since Spoon's wedding. Somehow or another, you got a wild hair up your ass and decided, let me pick shit with Funky Dineva.
You know what, y'all? I want to thank my team, man, because I really think I needed this. Because now I know I'm not the only one. Oh my God. Leave Uncle Mike alone. I don't bother nobody. I try to do what I'm supposed to be doing to help people. And everybody want to twist it around. Everybody want to do this, that, and the third. I have preached to my team that we ain't talking about this stuff no more. We moving on. Yeah. We got to move on. We got to move on. Oh, we got to keep going. We got to keep going. Stump the yard. Oh, when they was in the line, got to keep moving. We almost there.
And why? When people can't access you physically, they will try to access your emotions. And what's the point of all of it? Both of y'all bitches feel like I've passed both of y'all by way too far. I've gotten too high. So what do you want to do? You want to bring me back down to this space. And trust and believe, y'all, I already regret doing this. I already regret it. I already regret it because they both are so satisfied right now that they have gotten me off my high horse and they've been able to bring me down to a place where I'm addressing them, which means what? They must be relevant in my world. But people can only take so much.
Exactly.
I don't bother anybody in this space.
Exactly.
Y'all don't see me coming on talking about other bloggers and talking about other YouTubers. I like to keep things, but I guess other people don't have it that way. So here, I am saying this out loud, okay? I am saying this out loud because I am done being nice. At the point in which I used to try to be mature and try to play nice in the sandbox, I'm not playing nice with bitches no more. Tasha K.
My bad, John. That was me. I was like, what? I thought his phone was ringing. That's on his. I went to his channel, y'all. I went to his channel and I'm going, well, let's keep going. Wait a minute, I'm gonna back up.
Coming on, talking.
Let's back up a little bit. Here we go.
But people can only take so much.
People can only take so much.
I don't bother anybody in this space. Y'all don't see me coming on talking about other bloggers and talking about other YouTubers. I like to keep things, but I guess other people don't have it that way. So here, I am saying this out loud, okay? I am saying this out loud because I am done being nice. At the point in which I used to try to be mature and try to play nice in the sandbox, I'm not playing nice with bitches no more. Tasha K, Tasha K, Tasha K, you and your husband are first on the list. I am telling you now, with every fiber of my being, the next time I see your balding ass, I'ma slap the fuck out of you for the old and the new. Okay?
Whoa.
I even just did a Raw Ali interview where they ask, oh, who are some of the people that's really doing it in the YouTube space? And like a dumbass, despite the fact that this girl constantly shit on me, constantly post stuff in order for people to read me and be shady, like a dumbass, on every platform I'm on, whenever somebody ever asks me who is doing it in these space, I always call out Tasha K name. And I always say, you know, people may feel whatever they feel about Tasha K, but you can't take away from her what she's built.
Facts. That's facts.
And all I have ever asked in this space was for some of you bitches to grant me the same or to leave me alone. Or to leave me alone. Now, Tasha, you may respond. You may say whatever it is you want to say, and I really don't care. Because this is going to be the gimme gotcha. And this is going to be the thing, whether you admit it or not, this gonna be the bullet that cut your ass at night. I can honestly hold my head up high with integrity, maturity, and honesty, Tasha, and say, I've never started nothing with you. I've never gone out of my way. I've never taken your content and reposted it on my page in an effort to get people to laugh at you. I don't bother you. I don't bother you. So you have to ask yourself, after you and I had a relatively decent run-in at Spoon's wedding a couple months ago, where you came up to me and hugged me, trying to interact with me all, because see, that's the thing y'all don't understand. That's all these hoes want, is for me to be their friend. They want to be in my orbit. They want to be a part of the crew. They want me to love on them. And here is the gag. I'm down to do all of it. I want to be everybody's friend. Y'all the ones that don't know how to be friends. And what you did this weekend, Tasha, is inconsistent with the shit that was coming out your mouth when I was with Carlos King at Spoon's wedding. Why do you bother me? I don't bother you. I don't bother you. I don't bother Michelle Brown. I don't bother nobody. But just know this. Every time any one of y'all bitches make a video about me, especially you, Michelle Brown, please know that I'm sitting somewhere with my leg crossed, sitting pretty, saying I own that bitch. Because Michelle Brown, I own you.
Whoa.
I legitimately own you. Like your entire YouTube existence is me. Again, you're unattractive. You're not entertaining. Nobody tunes in to watch Michelle Brown because she's funny. The only people who tune into you are people who hate me. So I've struck a nerve. So they want a meeting place for them to be able to sit and canoodle.
Canoodle.
And as much as people try to front and act like, and she gonna make her video and she gonna talk her stuff and call me junkie Dineva and laugh and all of this, bitch, I'm doing damn good for a junkie. And for you not to be a junkie and me to not been for you to not be a junkie and for me to have not been around you for 10 years and I have quantifiably ascended to this level and we can't think of nothing that you've done in 10 years that's taken you to the next level. I won. I won. Andy, I won. And I'm so far ahead of you at this point that nothing you do on your little low level down here affects me. That's why I've ignored your ass for a decade. It was just relevant in this moment.
Damn.
Every time you bring up my motherfucking name, bitch, remember, he rich. And he might have been raggedy when he was my friend, but look at his ass now. He MFing doing it. So make sure when you mention the bad stuff that you say that too.
Oh my God. Woo.
Same for you, Tasha. You want to talk about my baseboards?
Not the baseboard.
You make sure every time you bring my damn name up, every time you put it on a blog, you make sure you say, but that nigga where I want to be. You make sure you say, he got the industry access and connects I wish I had. You make sure you say, I might not like that Funky Dineva, but them TV networks and them shows, they really fuck with that nigga. You make sure you say, Funky Dineva, now I might not like him, but he's smart and he articulate. You make sure you say, Funky Dineva, he might have been evicted and repoed and on drugs and was down bad, but when he got himself together, he got himself all the way together. You make sure you say that. Preferably before I fatten your lip, because I am going to slap the shit out of you when I see you, bitch. You and your husband. Get ready for it, and I'm getting out of here.
Golly. Oh, they just, damn, Gigi. He ain't got no clothes on this, Gigi. Gigi said he done said enough. Golly, dude. Thank y'all, man. I thank my team for that one right there. I needed that because it's a blessing in disguise, man. The bigger you get, the more they're gonna talk about you. The bigger you get, the more they're gonna talk about you. This is his channel, y'all, and I waited. I'm gonna subscribe to his channel, man, because I think we need to support each other, man. And I'm gonna subscribe to his channel. I'm gonna check out some of his stuff because he definitely getting views. He ain't lying, y'all. This one thing about this YouTube thing, you can't lie. Look, 20,000, 62,000, 114,000, 60,000, 256,000 down here. Yeah, he getting views. So I went through his channel and was checking out some stuff, nice thumbnails and everything. He working it. If you work your YouTube channel, if you work it, it's going to pay off in the long run, man. And he straightened his life out. Apparently he was on drugs and stuff. I don't know the brother. I don't know him at all. But we are always here to help people. I'm never, I stepped out of line. I did the same thing that Funky did. Stepped out of line. They hey, Funky, you ain't the only one. They got me out of line for a second, but I'm back. I had to sit back and woo-saw. I had to woo-saw, y'all. Uncle Mike had to do some woo-sawing, and some of my people called me. Shout out to my godmother, Storm Radio. Shout out to you. I had shouted him out. I'm trying to turn the screen down, y'all, because it's blurring in my face. But anyway, man, hey, I thank everybody for rolling with a brother, and thanks for letting a brother roll. That came from a radio station. I forgot which one. Easy Street or something like that. I'm going to get on up out of here. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.